Mighty Morphin Power Rangers didn't spring fully formed out of Angel Grove. It's the American remix of Japan's long-running Super Sentai franchise, beginning with footage from Kyoryu Sentai's Zyuranger, stitched together with brand new scenes of quippy teens in color-coded suits. That hybrid formula, mentor plus monster of the week, plus color synergy, plus escalating fights, plus a giant robot finisher, worked so well that the 90s and 2000s filled up with shows that either riffed on it, borrowed heavily from it, or were localized from adjacent Japanese tokusatsu series. Today we're running through the most memorable Power Rangers knockoffs, rip-offs, and lovingly influenced cousins. Hit the hype button if you're enjoying the ride, and let's run it back. Superhuman Samurai Syber-Squad, 1994. Before the internet felt scary 24/7, Syber-Squad took the band kid becomes a digital warrior idea and blasted it into CRT screens. It's the Americanized take on Tsuburaya's Gridman, the Hyper Agent. High schooler Sam Collins transforms into Servo to fight mega-viruses inside computers. The tone is Saturday morning earnest, but the hook was undeniably fresh. Going inside the computer felt futuristic, and the toyetic designs of Servo and the vehicles sold the fantasy. Production-wise, it's a classic 90s hybrid. Original teen drama scenes cut with repurposed Gridman battles, plus a villain voiced with gleeful relish by Tim Curry. If Power Rangers was about team chemistry and martial arts, Syber-Squad swapped in cyberpunk vibes and synthy menace while keeping the same monster every week chassis. VR Troopers, 1994. VR Troopers is the closest thing to a straight Ranger sibling because it actually was one. Saban-fused storylines shot in the US with action from 3 different Toei Metal Hero shows, Metal Dare, Spielbahn, and Space Sheriff Scheider, and leaned hard into mid-90s virtual reality hype. 3 leads, 3 suits, a cackling overlord named Grimlord, and a lot of digitized wipes. This was peak cyber aesthetic kids TV. The patchwork source footage created a quirky identity. Suit powers and villains changed depending on which Japanese series the editors were splicing that week. It made the world feel big and sometimes continuity weird, but the MO was pure tokusatsu. Transform, duel the monster, and blow something up. If you loved Ranger's stunt work but wanted an edgier techie flavor, this was your stop. Big Bad Beetleborgs and Beetleborgs Metallix, 1996. Beetleborgs asked the question, what if kids wished themselves into their favorite comic book superheroes? And it actually worked. The answer? A haunted house sitcom smashed into armored bug warriors. Under the hood, the fights came from Toei's Juku B-Fighter and its sequel B-Fighter Kabuto, both metal hero entries with beautiful beetle armor and chunky mecha. What set Beetleborgs apart wasn't the battles. It was the tonal swing between spooky slapstick, Flabber and the Monsters, and genuinely slick action pulled from the Japanese shows. The franchise famously ran out of usable source footage, which, like VR Troopers, helped end its run. Still, the look was distinctive enough that suits and monsters popped up as Easter eggs in later Ranger seasons. Masked Rider, 1995. Saban also tried adapting Toei's Kamen Rider Black RX into a US family show about an alien prince living with humans. The American Masked Rider splices in movie bits from Kamen Rider ZO and Kamen Rider J, wraps it in Fox Kids humor, and swaps Rangers team energy for a lone hero vibe with a buggy bike and biotech henshin. The intent was clear: port over another Japanese titan and make lightning strike twice. While it never hit Rangers level ratings, it introduced a generation of kids to the Grasshopper Mask legend and proved that tokusatsu could take different shapes in American hands. It's an oddball curio now, and a key stepping stone for later rider awareness in the West. Mystic Knights of Tir Na Nog, 1998. Here's the twist. Mystic Knights looks like a Sentai show, but it's not adapted. It's Saban doing an original Celtic fantasy with armor, elemental powers, and dragon fighting set in a mythic Ireland. Think color-coded knights instead of spandex teens, sorcery instead of zords, and on-location castles instead of Angel Grove quarries. Because it wasn't leaning on Japanese fight footage, the choreography and effects had to be created from scratch, giving it a different texture from Rangers while staying in the same kids' action lane. The result feels like a Proto-Power Rangers Mystic Force mood board, robes, runes, and a different flavor of hero's journey. Los Luchadores, 2001. Saban again, but now with masked wrestlers as superheroes. Los Luchadores centers on a trio of Canadian luchadores fighting comic book villains around Union City, mashing the tokusatsu monster of the week rhythm with wrestling theatrics and Saturday morning camp. It's not armor warriors or mecha, but it's structurally familiar. A themed team, a civic threat, and stylized showdowns that reset next week. In the lineage of Rangers adjacent Fox Kids experiments, this is a fun time capsule that shows how far the formula could flex. Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation, 1997. Live-action Turtles on Fox Kids with Saban at the wheel felt inevitable in the late 90s. Next Mutation adds Venus de Milo to the team, leans into suit performer combat, and crosses over with Power Rangers in space in the episode Shell Shocked, placing the Turtles firmly in Saban's hero ecosystem. The combat beats and villain of the week structure echo tokusatsu, pacing more than the cartoons ever did. Whether you love or side-eye Venus, this show is a perfect snapshot of how Saban's house style bled into other American action brands during the era.
Go, go, Super Ranger Miniforce!
Miniforce, 2014. South Korea's Miniforce proves the Sentai DNA is global. Adorable animal agents transform into sleek armored heroes, pilot mecha, and battle weekly baddies with a bright toy-forward aesthetic. If you're used to Ranger's teenager angle, Miniforce swaps in cute mascots with the same team action rhythm. Multiple seasons and spin-offs, including Super Dino Power, have rolled out internationally, with Netflix exposure helping it travel. It's a clean example of influenced by Sentai Ranger's design, color coding, transformation beats, and power-up escalations, reinterpreted for a different age bracket. Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills, 1994. On paper, it reads like parody. A gelatinous mentor gives 4 Beverly Hills teens constellation tattoos that let them morph into giant masked galactic sentinels. In practice, it's a sincere USA Network attempt to bottle the Rangers phenomenon without Japanese footage, mixing teen melodrama with practical effects slugfests. Because everything was produced in-house, the fights had an Ultraman-style scale, giant heroes versus giant monsters, instead of Rangers' suit-sized brawls. It's scrappy, endearing, and utterly of its time, proof that the formula was so compelling even basic cable wanted in. Unofficial Sentai Akibaranger, 2012. Akibaranger is Toei's meta-adults only love letter to Super Sentai. A delusional otaku trio becomes a Sentai team and fights villains who may only exist in their heads. It's not a knockoff so much as a self-parody that still delivers real tokusatsu action. For Ranger fans, it's the ultimate inside joke, riffing on tropes, merchandise, theme songs, and continuity tangles with affectionate chaos. If you've ever debated 6th Ranger debuts or power-up tiers, this show winks right back at you. Team Galaxy 2006. Marathon Media, the Totally Spies studio, took the teens balancing school and hero work structure and launched it into space. Team Galaxy is set at Galaxy High, where students train as space marshals between classes, battling weird threats with a rotating sci-fi toolkit. It's animated, but the weekly mission rhythm and squad dynamics feel very Sentai. What sells the kinship is the color roll clarity and the way episodes click through briefing, Field mission, boss encounter, lesson learned. It's proof that you can translate the Rangers' cadence into Space Academy comedy and still scratch the same itch. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, 2004. Jetix's first original show marries anime-adjacent visuals to Sentai structure. A hot-blooded kid pilot, Kiro, a themed color team, the Robot Monkeys, a massive combining robot, and serialized villains. Created by Kiro Neely, it's jam-packed with genre love, equal parts Voltron, Sentai, and Saturday morning sugar rush. Because it's animated, the mecha and energy blast spectacle can go bigger than live-action Suitmation. But the bones are familiar. Roll call, teamwork lesson, power-up, finishing move. If you grew up on Rangers and graduated to Jetix, this was your perfect bridge. Squadron Sport Ranger, 2006. Thailand's Sport Ranger is a direct homage. 5 color-coded heroes with a sports motif, original suits, and Monster of the Week brawls aired on Thai Channel 3. It demonstrates how the Sentai Rangers template can localize new themes, language, and stunts with the same satisfying rhythm. You get the classic beats, morphs, finishers, team synergy, filtered through national pop culture, standing alongside other regional tokusatsu like the Philippines' Zaido and China's Armor Hero. Global tokusatsu isn't a copy, it's a conversation.
Check your fear and get in gear. The Van-Pires are here.
Van-Pires, 1997. Okay, this one's the weird, wonderful outlier. Teenagers fight vampiric hot rods with live-action segments and CGI vehicles. Structurally, it's still Rangers adjacent, teen heroes, themed villains, toyetic transformations, but it leans into car culture and digital creatures over martial arts suits. The music pedigree is wild. The Who's John Entwistle recorded a soundtrack album tied to the show. Van-Pires is proof the 90s would try anything once you gave kids a team, a theme, and a monster to squash before the credits. Mighty Moshin Emo Rangers, 2005. An MTV UK parody of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in mid-2000s emo culture, it began as a 2005 DIY short that blew up online. Angel Grove becomes British suburbia. The team's a color-coded squad of melodramatic misfits led by a floating Captain Emo Head against an evil Empress. The viral success led to bite-sized TV episodes and a later special, turning it into a cult Brit toku oddity. It nails the tokusatsu rhythm, roll calls, rubber suits, stock explosions, while undercutting every moral with emo gags. The music video pacing and a punchy theme by Faye Komodo seal the spoof. Perfect for a parody lane entry alongside your more straight-faced Rangers cousins. From official adaptations to international homages and cheeky parodies, the Power Rangers blueprint has traveled further than a Lightning Collection pre-order. Whether it's Beetle armor, VR helmets, luchador masks, or robot monkeys, the core promise stays the same. Friends combine forces, learn something, and save the day in style. A huge shout out and heartfelt thank you to our amazing Throwback Tier members, Peace by Chaos, Thicula, iCritic, Jeremy Bowen, Mr. Blanks, and Sonic and Leighton Fan. Your support means the world, and you're helping keep the nostalgia alive in a big way. I also want to thank all the other awesome members who support the channel. Whether you're new or you've been rocking with us from the beginning, I appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, hit that hype button to help the channel grow. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, keep the nostalgia alive.
Go now, I'm leading my clan, power coin burning, thunder in my veins, T-Rex roaring loud, breaking villain chains. Golden like the sun, I shine through fear. Quick like the tiger when the danger near. Never back down, got the spirit of fight. Yellow flashing bright in the dead of the night.